Hey there. Today I'm going to talk about the fascinating subject of past lives. Past lives are very intriguing, aren't they? The idea that there's a very big part of your story that you don't know about, or that there's a great amount of wisdom, knowledge and ability that's hidden within you, ready to be revealed. In this video I'm going to describe the Hermetic view of past lives, and then I'm going to offer some advice from my own experience as to how to best explore this mystery. The Hermeticists were extremely influenced by the Pythagoreans, and if we read their writings and the writings about them, we can see that to varying degrees the different Hermetic groups took on the philosophy of metempsychosis. That would be reincarnation. The idea was that each life is an opportunity to learn or to improve oneself. And that sometimes we're actually born with special missions to help the world or to actually explore a particular lesson. At the end of your life, your memories would become vibrations. Their essence would be transferred into your immortal soul. So you would lose the memories but keep the improvements that you have gained. This we could compare to the process of day and night. At the moment, every day, you and I experience a lot of different things. When we go to sleep, the important lessons become filed away during our dreams, but we don't remember everything. That would be too much. Some of the Hermetic groups actually believe that reincarnation could go throughout species, and that we are thought processes in the mind of God. So you are a train of thoughts that keeps coming up. And this can go either way. If you learn your lessons and transform your vices to virtues and do great things, this thought process comes up in more powerful and influential forms. If, however, you choose not to, you can slowly become less important aspects of life or less complicated until you drift away, just like a process of thoughts can stop appearing. So as we can see, the natural order of things would involve you not having memories of your past lives. And in history we can see there are special techniques that people have used to make sure they do remember them, or that it's easy for the next incarnation to gain certain memories if it will help them with what they're doing here. But the natural order of things is that you take the essence of the lessons and not the actual memories themselves. Because of this, I've noticed that memories from past lives appear for one of two reasons. The first one is that the memory has appeared as a form of empowerment to help you with this life. This is a very important thing to pay attention to. If a memory has surfaced naturally, then this could be the very key you need for the next step in your life. The other reason memories tend to appear is because they haven't been fully processed during that afterlife. So they appear to be the memories which are hard to deal with. things which involve tough experiences or connections, unfinished business. In this case, you could end up in a circumstance where you have more to deal with now rather than less. Either way, my advice is the same. I don't recommend conscious exploration of past lives. I think it's best to work with the system rather than against it. But if they start to surface, then we want to use this new empowerment to our advantage. Now, I use the term empowerment, and this is a very important aspect of what I believe would be a genuine past life experience. So your memories that surface may be quite vague. Often you can't put them into words. And indeed, you should be very suspicious if they are 100% clear. Just like if you looked under a microscope and you saw that the sample on the slide actually spelt out penicillin, you'd be very suspicious. Often you will just experience bits of conversations, small wisps of memories from the past, but they will come with a great sense of empowerment, of strength, of potential. Don't talk about them. Because you'll have this extra energy, you'll want to tell people. It's a very exciting subject. But then you will let go of the extra force and won't be able to follow this line or use it for goodness. There's a saying that goes, those who claim greatness in the past lack something in the present. And we want to make sure we're not in that bracket. There are many people who have very exciting past lives, but very few that seem to remember mundane ones. If we look at our philosophy, it's actually quite understandable why a very strong life may stand out. But we want to make sure that we're not finding a means to express ourselves or to gain status through a confused perception of what happened to us in the past. We want to keep things pure. So by remaining silent on your past lives, you know that you're not being influenced by any external gain, by the status or interest it may gain in yourself. Likewise, you're not influenced by anyone else's opinions. If your memory is of being a very powerful figure, then let's explore that potential. This, I found, is the best way to increase that current and discover the truth. Intellectual research tends to lead to confusion and to elaboration. So, if you remember that you were a genius and that you invented amazing things that helped the world, use that potential. As we know from our philosophy, you will be adding on these abilities, so they should be hidden within you. Use those talents. If you do have an urge to express the grandeur of the memories or power that you had, do so in this life through demonstration of ability and use it to help people. This way, you'll be able to catch hold of that current. By all means, research any individual fact, but wait for the big picture to be filled in for you. One very important thing here is to manage your own expectations. Because of that system whereby the important essence is kept, not only is it very unlikely you'll ever remember everything, but it's also undesirable. In this life alone, you are letting go of memories which are unimportant. And make sure you do the same with anything that appears. We want to gain extra potential and at the same time make sure that we don't have a burden from the past. Let's make sure that we enhance the lessons from the past, not make the same mistakes. My name's Martin Faulks, and I hope this has been of help to anyone who's exploring the mystery of past lives. Until next time, let's let every word, thought and action count.